Sometimes life has a weird way of slapping you in the face as a quick reminder that you're doing it all wrong. For us, that happened in the most unlikely of places, here in Phuket, Thailand. Yesterday I finished surfing by an extreme leg cramp and feeling like I ripped my toenail off. So if that doesn't happen, I will call this surf session a success.
Well,
it's exhausting. So much fun. So much fun, it's so tiring. Mostly just paddling, very little surfing going on. But the times I did catch a wave, which were few and far between, completely made up for all the paddling. All that surfing, we haven't even had coffee yet. That's a sin. That's
I'm exhausted. Watching you is exhausting.
Hey. Confession time. We've actually been here in Phuket. This is our third day. It's our third time surfing. We kind of usually we get to a place and the first thing we do is hit the ground running, start filming, start creating, start exploring. Really after Vietnam and going a little too hard there, we kind of just used the beach and surfing as like a perfect place to go a little slower and relax. And by relax, I mean wear ourselves out in the ocean. But that's kind of what led to some of the thoughts that we wanted to talk to you about today. Did the water look like this when I was in there?
No.
I think the sun just came out.
Yeah, the sun is a little brighter, and like the higher up we get, change the perspective. It's like icy, minty blue. It is. It looks like something out of a postcard or something that's been like really, really edited. Can I please get a Thai tea, iced?
If you're gonna start a little coffee stand, this has got to be the best place in the world to do it.
This is awesome.
Look at what they look at all day. Not me, but golly, we're doing life wrong.
Yes.
We haven't even tasted the coffee or Thai tea yet, but one, it's been a long time since you've had Thai tea.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
By a long time, I mean you've never had it before in your life.
Yeah.
And then it's been like a week since the last time.
Yeah, but I've been having withdrawals.
It looks like a completely different beach than it did this morning.
Tides are confusing.
I don't understand tides. I don't understand sea level. The water is so much higher today than it was, or now than it was this morning, and really even any other time we've come out here.
Really, what is sea level anyways?
I don't know, you've been surfing too much. It's making you a little loopy.
I feel like it drives me absolutely crazy to think that sea level changes. Like how is elevation ever calculated precisely when sea level changes so much? I don't get it, and it is a constant battle in my little brain here. How this works.
Is this something that like
it
keeps
bothers
you up
me.
at night?
Yes.
All right, about that slap in the face we mentioned earlier. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you'd wish someone would slap this disgusting mustache off my face.
Yes, they are, and so am I.
I know, it looks a little creepy. I'm gonna shave it.
Today, promise.
Side story, here's what happens. Sometimes I shave and then I like don't shave a mustache or don't shave like the middle of my goatee, and I wait to see how long Hillary will notice, and usually it takes a long time, but she spotted this pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Okay, sorry, got off track. About that slap in the face. We feel like during this trip to Southeast Asia, we fell into a little bit of a trap. We're gonna call this trap the trap of tomorrow. We went into this trip extremely excited about all the places we were gonna go. First Bangkok, then Chiang Mai, then Hanoi, Ha Long Bay, Hoi An, down to Ho Chi Minh City, now to Phuket, and eventually Koh Samui.
And while that excitement was great, what we really found that we were doing in each of those places was looking forward to the next place. In Bangkok, all we could think about was, man, I wonder what Chiang Mai is gonna be like. And then we were in Chiang Mai and we thought, man, I can't wait to find out what Vietnam is like.
Now, don't get us wrong, we had a ton of fun in every city we have gone to, from trying street food to kayaking around Ha Long Bay. Everywhere we had a blast. But I think coming here to Phuket, a beach town, just surfing, kind of starting off Phuket more slowly, especially compared to our Vietnam travels, really forced us to reflect back on those times, our time in those cities rather. And I think we realized that we weren't 100% present in those cities. As much as we were enjoying it, there's still a lot of time when we weren't exploring that we spent thinking about the next place. And we weren't really 100% present in the moment enjoying that city. Hot yoga. I think they're just like setting up outside, or?
Seems like it.
It is so hot.
Seems like the hot's implied. Now for us, this problem or trap of tomorrow happened to surface when we're traveling halfway around the world, but maybe for you, you've experienced something like this when you have a kid. You can't wait for your firstborn to learn how to walk, and then you can't wait until they can learn how to talk. And finally, you are so looking forward to the day that little Timmy can drive himself to soccer practice, all the while really just missing out on the moments that you once so looked forward to.
We don't have kids though, so
I don't know.
we don't know.
Is it really like that?
Is that something people do? Sunset ranking prediction.
Oh!
What do you predict that the sunset rating will be? Or that
I would like to take into account the temperature of the air,
okay,
which is
perfect.
near darn perfect. So I'm gonna say I do like a little more cloud cover, so I'm gonna say 7.7 prediction.
7.7.
Yep.
I was gonna say 8.
You're
So-
too. You give every sunset a 10.
No, no.
So what we've learned through these experiences is to not let tomorrow rob today. Now, recently we were hanging out with our nieces and nephews who range in age from 1 to 16, which is crazy. And after jumping on the trampoline with our cute little nephews, we were really struck by something that Macklemore's been trying to tell us. These are the good old days. They're not too big to play with us yet. They'll still hold our hand when we walk around the block. They'll laugh at my bad jokes, and one of them will still play peekaboo with us.
It's the 16-year-old.
These are the good old days. These are the best moments.
Specifically in this trip, and sometimes in life in general, we tend to spend the good old days, or really the best moments of our life, looking forward to the next big event, the next big milestone. Maybe it's just the weekend, or the big birthday bash that's gonna happen. But I think we have to come to the realization that if we're looking forward, we can't be present for the here and now. Whenever we get to that birthday party that we've so been looking forward to, then we're just looking forward to, or really dreading, maybe the Monday morning meeting that you have coming up.
And I look forward to the day you shave your mustache.
Sunset rating?
8.2.
8.2?
It got a little better. It was better than initially predicted.
I would say so.
To quote Alan Watts, we'll leave you with this. Tomorrow and plans for tomorrow can have no significance at all unless you're in full contact with the reality of the present, since it's in the present and only in the present that you live.
Not great lighting here. I think this is the best light I'm gonna get. Yes, I'm filming this quick message in the dark because I just finished up the edit. Actually, that's a lie. I finished the edit. Hillary is currently watching the video to put the final touches on it, make sure it is good to go for you all. But I just had a quick message for you all that have watched this far in the video. One, thank you. Thank you so much for watching the complete video. Hopefully this was a message. This was something that resonated with you. Hopefully it's something that made you feel something, that made you think about your own life, think about how maybe there's ways in your life that you can live more in the moment and not necessarily look forward so much, whether that's looking forward to something good or maybe you are unfortunately dreading something bad coming up. But the reason we want to do this quick message is, here's the thing, videos like this aren't likely to like blow up on YouTube. They're not really designed for the YouTube algorithm, and that's fine. We want to make videos for you and not the algorithm. We're not trying to game the system. As popular as that might be on YouTube right now, we want to make videos that have a meaningful message and a meaningful story, regardless of whether it has a catchy thumbnail or title to go along with that message or story. And if that's something you want to support, we encourage you to join our Patreon community at patreon.com/KineticKennons. Our patrons are the people that make these videos possible regardless of what the YouTube algorithm is pushing at the time. So if you enjoy our videos, get any amount of value, information, entertainment from them, or just like what we stand for, please join our Patreon community over at patreon.com/KineticKennons.